Lil Durk snitching? Hold on. That's what the internet is saying. After Lil Durk legal team allegedly blamed everything on OTF Vonni today during opening statements. Watch the full video because I'm going to show y'all everybody that responded. Like Mama Duck, his ops, the fans, 6ix9ine, everybody. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Music 101, the Street Reporter, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. Trap Lord Ross posted on Twitter and said, Durk just blamed everything on Vonni. What the
I cannot believe what Lil Durk's defense is. We have just heard his defense make their opening statements, and I'm not going to lie, I'm absolutely floored. You know what they're trying to do? They're blaming it all on Vonni. Now, I don't know if people are going to go as far as to say that he telling on Vonni, but he basically is blaming everything on Vonni. They're basically making this whole case. They showed the entire opening statement, right? Bear in mind that the prosecution, they showed various pictures, videos, still images of multiple attempts on Quando's life, the actual murder of Lil Pab, the footage of that, footage from Durk's music videos, footage from apparently still images of them when they tried to kill Quando in Waycross, Georgia. It was a whole presentation. When the defense were up there, they basically showed only a couple pictures, and the one picture they showed the whole time was just a picture of Vonni with King Von. They said it's all Vonni. Vonni was King Von's cousin. They said his nickname was Cuz because he was King Von's cousin. His whole identity was based around the fact that he was King Von's cousin, and he was the only one pushing slide for Von. They're all literally directly pointing the finger at Vonni, saying Vonni did it. Vonni's admitting to the government that he did it. He's turned snitch to try and save himself. Durk had nothing to do with it. They're saying that Vonni had the most to gain by sliding for Von. They're saying that Vonni was the guy that was driving the Hellcat away from the scene when King Von got shot. They're saying Vonni tried to speed King Von to the hospital the day that he died. They damn near said Vonni was holding King Von in his arms, telling him he loved him before he took him to the hospital the last time they ever spoke. They basically said that it was Vonni that has the motivation to slide. It was all Vonni's idea. Vonni was organizing everything. Vonni got the guns, Vonni got the cars, Vonni got the sliders, Vonni got the killers. He did everything, and Durk did nothing. They're blaming it all on Vonni. I couldn't believe it. Now look, I'm not sure what people are going to categorize this as. I mean, is it telling if somebody is already cooperating with the state against you? Is there such thing as reverse telling? Can you tell back? If somebody works with the state and tells on you, can you tell back? But basically, Durk and his team are making it very clear it was all Vonni. He's saying it's all Vonni. Apparently, when they arrested Vonni, he was staying in a suite at a hotel in Chicago with his girlfriend. He said the cops busted into the suite and arrested him. And the defense is saying, oh, when the cops interviewed him, they basically said, you're the leader until you put someone else in charge. You know, you're the one that was in charge of all of this. They were saying Vonni and King Von go back decades. Their fathers were friends. Their dads just like went back years. Vonni was, you know, doing personal shopping for King Von. They even said, yeah, Vonni was so locked in with King Von, they had a shared bank account. He was managing all of his money. That was his closest guy. Bro, they even said, I don't know how true this is, but they said that when King Von died and he was in the car on the way to the hospital, he said to Vonni, why did you let me get shot? Why didn't you do something? And they're saying that devastated Vonni. He couldn't save King Von, and basically he planned to slide for Von that night. Nothing. They saying Durk didn't do nothing. It was all Vonni. I don't know if that's going to be believed, but that's the defense. It's insane.
Wait, this video is sponsored by Freecash. Scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description to check out Freecash, where you can earn rewards by completing games, surveys, and other offers. So OTF Vonni pled guilty, admitted his role in the crime, and gonna testify in court and tell on everyone, including Durk. He basically saying that, yeah, he did it, but Durk made me do it. Durk defense is saying Durk is innocent and Vonni the mastermind behind all of this. Is this snitching? I want to know what y'all think. But I will say this, if that was anybody else, y'all definitely would say it's snitching without a doubt. And the reason I say that, because it was just a few years ago, I can't remember who it was, but I covered a story. It was a similar situation and everybody was saying it's snitching because your lawyer is your mouthpiece. Whatever they say, they run it by you and you had to agree with it. So if Durk agreed to his lawyer putting everything on Vonni, if this is true, is that snitching? Mama Duck responded and said, your lawyers speak for you, right? I think he should have snitched sooner. Basically, calling Lil Durk a snitch. Like, if you gonna snitch now, why you didn't snitch before? This is what Mama Duck is saying. 6ix9ine responded and said, so Durk snitching on Vonni, and don't blame his lawyers. Durk paid for them to defend him. and knows what they are gonna say. They previously talked about what's the defense strategy. Let's put it all on Vonni. Snitch on me, I snitch on you. So it's snitch plus snitch equals it's okay. Laughing emoji. He went on to say, just say you don't know what happened. It wasn't you, nothing else. No need to blame someone else. Rat emoji. 6ix9ine also got on live with academics, and this is what he had to say.
Durk snitching in that courtroom? Yo, but listen to me. Durk snitching in that courtroom? Yo, did a nigga snitch on me? Jorge, the driver, didn't he snitch on me, took everybody down?
Yeah. He was tape recording this shit.
If snitch plus snitch equals okay. No, hold on. Because Durk hired these lawyers, right? So I know
Yo, you gotta get on Facts TV because we don't have to debate this. I'm on Durk's side with this. This is not false snitching. This is called an alternate theory defense. You know this. It's basically Rondo did with C-Day when Rondo said, how don't you, the evidence kind of matched the other guy, so why y'all blaming it on me? Is that snitching? That's not snitching.
You're not supposed to say that. You street nigga, come on, bro. Street nigga, shut up. Y'all figure it out.
He did shut up. The lawyers are just making a statement. He's making a case.
But you're supposed to tell your lawyer. You're supposed to tell your lawyer as a street nigga. I'm not pointing fingers at nobody else. I just know I didn't have nothing to do with it. That's it. How you throwing it on another man? That's snitching.
Okay. Is it snitching if he's throwing it on the snitch? What? Vonni is snitching.
So why can't why my shit wasn't okay? Because I got told on.
Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Is it snitching if you snitch on the snitch? King Yella responded and said, Durk snitched on Vonni, blamed everything on him. Y'all favorite though, with a laughing emoji.
Look, I don't want to hear nothing. Durk just blamed everything on Vonni. Vonni is the only one that want to slide for Von. Why? Because that's his best friend. He booked the flights. He did this. He did that. Hey, listen, you dealing with some Chicago slime ball. I don't care what y'all talking about. Vonni was never Durk homie. Guess what? The whole congregated came together and said, this the only way we're going to get Durk home. The only way we're going to get home is we blame it on this outside. He's not a member. He never was a member. This was Von, homie, best friend since they was kids or whatever. He brought him around. Never one of them known each other loyalty. All of them was fake. So guess what the slime ball do? We gonna get Durk home. Let's put it on the weakest link. Let's put it on the Goofy. The Goofy did that. He did this. They gonna try to say, oh, the lawyer's doing that. If you allow your lawyers to blame something, you is the snitch too. Even if you didn't get on the stand, you agreed to let your lawyer say that. As simple as that. I don't want to hear the world saying, oh, Durk not, and Durk told them that Durk agreed with this. Trial is going on, and Durk blaming everything on OTF Vonni. At the end of the day, is he wrong? He ain't wrong. This is what people do. The streets are dead. This shit is over with. It's been over with. It's either your life or my life. And guess who life I'm gonna pick? My life. So a lot of these niggas be doing all that. You a real, you gonna go down and da-da-da. These not going down. It's a new day, bro. It's not back in the day. These don't have morals, principles. It's your life or my life. And my life come first, so your life. And that's what Durk just did. That's gonna be the only way Durk gonna come from this. All of them, Ace Boogie, OTF DD, all of them done set back to, you don't think they were sending kites to each other? They sending kites to each other. How we gonna come from under this? Ain't no way to come up from under this shit unless we blame it on the Goofy. And guess what? They blaming it on the Goofy. I told y'all this crazy, but your favorite rapper not as gangster as you think he is. Simple.
King Yella also went live with academics and said King Von peer pressured Durk to start shooting and doing hits.
He's sending hits all over the place, and I'm like, damn, Durk was like, so Durk was terrorizing Chicago.
Man, please, man. Durk be with the niggas that's doing this shit. That's why he in the thing. He trusts too many people. And if he did start doing that, guess why he started doing that? King Von came home and peer pressured him and made him do shit. Now he had to show out. He had to show out because King Von was a real killer. You have to show out for this killer.
Wait, you think
You have to show out
King
for
Von
this killer?
can't peer pressure no boss like Durk? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Man, Durk ain't no what makes him a boss because he had the money.
Yeah, but like,
Because you got the money.
King Von was a different
you
breed.
had the money. Durk is not the gangster, gang. Still to this day, he's not locked up for murder. He's locked up for murder for hire. They're not saying he killed anybody with his hands.
I don't know if that's true or not, but I will say this. Durk did get more aggressive when King Von came around. But I know one thing we know for a fact. King Von influenced Durk to get his jury game up.
90 on your head, that's one of my chains. And I can't cap that nigga. Von made me go to Johnny Dang.
Lawyer Mo Gangit called out Trap Lord Ross and said, Lil Durk team didn't blame everything on Vonni. It's cap.
So this headline and this tweet from Ross, I got to talk to Ross. This is not a story. Durk did not just blame everything on Vonni. What the fuck? Vonni got picked up by cops, admitted to everything, admitted to getting the cars, arranging the flights, admitted to getting the guns, buying the ski masks, admitted to getting Sprinter vans and taking everybody around. And then he said, I did all of it while facing life in prison. I did all of it because Durk Banks paid me to do it. And now Durk Banks is in court saying, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. And to put out a headline that says, oh, Durk just blamed everything on Vonni, what the no. Putting that out, what the
At this point, we don't know who to trust. We don't know who to shoot. Hey, I feel like this case is very important to Trap Lord Ross' career. So for him to put out false information, I don't see it. But I'm not there, so I don't know. I will say this, it might be something in the air at that courtroom because I have seen multiple reporters that's inside the courtroom make videos and put out false information. I don't know if they doing it on purpose, trying to paint a narrative, or they just not comprehending what they hearing. Bradford Cohen responded and said, Durk snitching don't make sense.
Okay, let's talk about Little Durk update. Here's what's interesting about this case is the headlines today are Durk snitches on Vonni, which me personally, I'm sure there's a lot of snitch experts out there. I've been doing this for 30 years, so I think I know a snitch or two. Did you like that, Jackson?
Snitch around and find out.
Snitch around and find out. Long story short is, what they're saying is Durk is essentially blaming everything on Vonni. He's essentially snitching on the snitch, which to me doesn't make any sense. This guy Vonni went in, I guess he was Durk's right-hand man. He went in and spilled his guts, said that he bought tickets, he drove around with these guys, took pictures with them, showed them where to go, bought the guns, all these other allegations that he admitted to. But he says, but Durk made me do it. And Durk and trial is saying, hey, I don't know what this guy's talking about. He takes the blame for all this stuff because rightfully so, that's what he did. I didn't have anything to do with it. I didn't pay anybody. I didn't tell him to do that. That was none of my business what was going on with this guy, Vonni. That's what he's saying. So in my book, that's not a snitch. But like I said, there's going to be experts out there, non-lawyers, jailhouse lawyers, all these guys that are going to say, this is what constitutes a snitch and this isn't what a snitch is. Listen, this is going to be an interesting case. This is day one, really, of real deal evidence. We're going to start seeing more and more every day, and I'll keep up with it every day, give you guys a little report.
Get in the comments and tell me what you think about this whole situation. Do you believe that Durk is snitching? Do you believe what Trap Lord Ross said? Do you believe if Trap Lord Ross is telling the truth, is that snitching or not? Get in the comments and tell me what you think, man. And if you're enjoying the content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. Hey, and don't forget, check out some of my videos. Hit the playlist. Go and look at my last video before this one.
shirt.
House is where my first pets was born.
We
I
outside.
stayed in the house where it was full. We turned out
Free
being
Smurfs.
the rap. You know the house, but it still was full. That shit.
Hey, you got a shirt for him? Where my driver at?
I miss my
Where'd he go?
I miss
Where the driver go?
The whole day. Remember the time
My cousin died and I'm like, no way. Oh, had told me 300 show. I'm like, well, oh, say it's upside down. It look like it. Okay.
Free Smurf. Free the biggest.
Sure.
Miss my dog.
Yeah. Got the hip
Started from the bottom now, Rick.
Tell me what to do,
Y'all pull up, man. I'm giving out shirts, man. We outside. We on some piece of positivity, man.
Hey, what's the color?
Huh? He finna pull up.
You feel it?
Nah, for real though. Free Smurf. Free my little brother too, man. Free
We waiting for bro to walk up out here right now. Y'all pull up. We waiting for Buddy to walk out this right now, man.
Coming home.
Jerry, what's up? What you on?
Promo alert. Today is the Chill Show. Make sure you go follow him on Instagram and subscribe to the YouTube channel. He just dropped another dope interview with Big Head, the Dome Doctor. He didn't hold back. He revealed he never made $1 from any work he did with Boosie and Trill ENT.
Been a real life some of the biggest hit boosting with. I never got paid for nothing from Trill. Nothing. No advance, no nothing.
He also revealed that Boosie cousins Donkey and Brunson, the only reason people feared Boosie.
Man, Boosie was probably playing basketball or something. You know, Donkey, Bronson, they older than Boosie. His cousins. Yeah, they made the way for the Boosie situation. Not as far as his talent, but as far as his cross the track. And if you play with him and, you know, giving him game and knowledge. Donkey and Bronson.
He gave the real. I'm talking about he spoke on Youngboy, Kevin Gates, and Nussy. I ain't gonna lie. He kept it so real. I think eventually he gonna tell Chill to delete that interview. So make sure y'all go over there, check it out right now, and get in the comments and let him know I sent you. The link will be down below. Charleston White, Brick Baby, again, loose cannon comes to the ultimate disrespect.
5 step, I'm the leader of this 8 shit.